Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome to the random reading. My name is Heidi. I am also Sagittarius. And we go for the random reading. Something I'm trying for an entire month is going according to the planet of the day. So we're talking about the moon today. So when I think of the moon, I think about what is being revealed, right? What is being revealed, Sagittarius? And remember, you have to apply this to your situation. It's not, because tarot works with nuances. It's not always going to be, you know, Joe is coming tomorrow and this is what he's. No, that's not the way it works. So let's get into it, Sagittarius. So, first of all, I feel like this is something because we're seeing hourglass, lost, discarded, reduced, and reliable, expectation, good news, and trust. Wait, what? Good news? That's right, Sag. But here's the thing. So, this is something, Sag, that you have been waiting for, okay? Or you had been waiting for it, right? Maybe you've been waiting for news or just, this was something you wanted. And it could be that you were waiting to hear about it because the Queen of Swords and the Hangman is here. And I kind of feel like you just gave up, right? Like this, you just chalked this up to, this is something that's not going to happen. I'm not going to keep waiting for it. But this could be a dream, Sag, a dream that's coming true. And, with the star being here, which is really beautiful, and there is a lot of major arcana here, if I'm being honest with you, because we're seeing the star, the Hierophant, the Emperor, the High Priestess, Judgment, and Judgment keeps coming out. So I do feel like for a lot of people, you're going to really be stepping into the cycle you've been waiting for, right? So anyways, yeah, this is something you really wanted. It could be that you really thought that this was your future, this was your destiny. But the longer you waited, the harder it got. And I kind of feel like, while yes, you still want it, there may have been a part of you that kind of got tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting to hear about it, right? I'm here and I'm open to it, but I'm tired of waiting to hear about it. So then you do hear about it, Sag. There is good news in this situation. Now, it's very interesting because there's expectation here. And because this is something I've seen before, it may not be coming exactly as you expect. But there's also this other layer, Sag, that I think, you're not sure you believe it. With the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords, I mean, and maybe the option doesn't feel as attractive to you, but I feel like more than that, you would pretty much, Five of Swords, you're like, I kind of already walked away. Eight of Cups, I'm not even sure, that. I mean, you might be saying that. You might be saying, I'm not sure I want this. And, but I feel like this comes from a place of doubt. I feel like, you just kind of don't believe it. You don't feel like this news is reliable. And I do feel like it puts you in this quandary for sure. Because, secrets emerge. Here is this new cycle. Here is this thing that you've been wanting. And what do you do now? Because it's been so long, I don't know what to do now. With the Hierophant and the Emperor, I feel like you may, and we're seeing wise counsel here, so you may be getting advice. But I feel like you want to take a minute because although you're getting good news here, there is the question of, is this what I'm building? Is this even what I'm building now? And maybe some of that has to do with waiting for it. Maybe you've put your efforts into something else, but I do feel like something about it is different, Sag. Like something about it isn't exactly the way that you wanted it. Like, I don't know, maybe there's conditions attached to it. Maybe it's too, like, as much as you wanted this, that you're not totally sure whether you're still committed to it. Because you have to be, like, and that's what for sure it's saying, whatever it is for you, you have to be committed to it, because it's not like a 1-day process. This is like something big. I mean, something that you'd be putting a lot of work into building. And so I do feel like you may be going and trying, maybe you're talking to someone about it, because now you have a choice here. And for you, there's definitely a sense of where's my return on investment going to be? Two of Wands with the Six of Pentacles. And I feel like that's what you maybe are getting advice on. If I now go towards this, I totally have to commit to it, to seeing it through. And am I even wanting this at this point? And is this going to give back to me the way I want it to? So it's a risk, to be honest. Flames of Courage. I feel like something, though, Knight of Cups with the High Priestess. I feel like when you take the time to sit and think about what it is you want, to go within, to go into your intuition, into your inner voice, your instincts are telling you, yes, yes, I do want this. And yes, is it like, is there fear? Of course, things could not work out. But where this is taking you is the Empress, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Oh, we got to cover her up. And Judgment. You just feel passionate about it. Not only do you feel passionate, like you want to do the right thing for yourself. That's how the Empress is. The Empress also wants to do what's best for themselves. And with the Knight of Wands, you don't want to make a careless decision, for sure. But you really love this and you really want this. So I feel like you're making the decision to do it, even though there is risk involved. King of Cups, King of Swords. Ooh, a lot of King energy. Three of Wands. And the Sun. Oh my gosh. It's like the more that you think about it, the happier you get. And so, could there be problems? Of course there could. But, you're just like, I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, even though there's a risk. This is literally something you've been waiting for, and maybe the fear stems from, I can hardly believe this is true. I can hardly believe this is true. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. You definitely really wanted it. Like, this is a follow your heart kind of thing. And it's time, Sag. Like, there's something, like there was a plan here, and maybe it just doesn't exactly go according to plan. But this is you following your heart, Sag, and knowing it's time. You've been really patient for this. You planned for this. So you're definitely not letting it go. Definitely not. You are taking the chance. And yeah. I mean, it doesn't say exactly what it is. I think that you will know, because this is obviously a dream that you had that you waited for. Or that you probably at one point stopped waiting for. And now that it's really here, like, do I even believe it? So let's see. Is there any final words here? Final words for Sagittarius. Oh, wait. There was something here. Three of Pentacles. King of Wands. Okay. There's a lot of work involved. Six of Cups. And this could be even someone from the past really wants to help make this happen, wants to work with you. Oh. You know, or this could be you working on something with someone from the past. But there's a King of Wands here. There's action being taken. It's like the wheels are finally starting to move on this, right? And it's really you going in the right direction and the universe bringing this to you. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. There's things that can go wrong. There is. There are things that can go wrong, but I kind of feel like Knight of Swords, you just still, I mean, you still want to, you kind of a knowing that, you know, whatever kinks there are, they will be resolved over time. You know, because you don't want to wait anymore. You don't want to wait. You're going for it. I am going for this. Period. Yeah. And for you, there's like no choice. Right? And you're not, the other thing too, is that I don't really feel like you're going to be doing this alone. Because obviously this news is coming from somewhere. So I do think this is something you'll be doing with another person for whatever it is for you. And it is a person you trust. It definitely is. But yeah, I love this for you, Sag. May all your dreams always come true. Toodles.